My name is Mark, and my world came crashing down the day I discovered the painful truth about my wife, Lily, and the bartender from our local watering hole. Our love story began like any other, filled with dreams of a lifetime together and promises of unwavering commitment. Lily and I had been married for 7 years, and we lived together in a cozy house we had built into a home. She was the love of my life, my confidante, and my biggest supporter. I never thought our relationship would be anything less than perfect. It all started with a new bar that opened just a few blocks away from our home. Lily and I would often visit the place to unwind after long days at work. Jake, the bartender, was a charming and outgoing young man who seemed friendly to everyone. At first, I didn't think much of their interactions. After all, it was his job to be amicable and attentive to customers. But as the weeks passed, I noticed that Lily's visits to the bar became more frequent, and her texts to Jake multiplied. I began to feel uneasy, sensing that something was off between them. I mustered the courage to confront Lily, hoping she would reassure me that everything was all right. She brushed off my concerns, saying I was overthinking and that Jake was just a friend. But my inner instincts couldn't be silenced. When we once again came to the bar, I noticed that the same bartender was not at work. Lily said she wasn't feeling well and that she'd better go home. She told me to stay at the bar and not worry about her. I felt that something was wrong here. And pretending that I believed in Lily's words, I kissed her on the cheek and sat down at the table. When I saw that Lily had left, I decided to follow her unnoticed. I noticed that Lily was walking in the direction of our house. I stopped. My conscience was tormenting me from the inside. I felt guilty before Lily, because I might have been mistaken about her cheating on me. But all my doubts disappeared when I saw Jake, who met Lily near our house. To my disbelief, I witnessed Lily and Jake engaging in a passionate embrace in our home, the very place we had built our life together. My heart sank, and I felt a mix of anger, betrayal, and heartache. It was as if my entire world had been shattered in an instant. I confronted Lily that night, and she couldn't deny the truth any longer. She admitted to the affair, claiming that she felt neglected and unappreciated in our marriage. She said Jake had offered her the attention and affection she thought she had lost with me. The pain was indescribable. I loved Lily with all my heart, and I never imagined she would betray me in this way. The thought of losing her was devastating, but I knew deep down that trust had been irreparably broken. In the days that followed, we had many painful conversations about the future of our marriage. I struggled to understand how our love had crumbled so easily. Ultimately, we decided to part ways, realizing that the damage was too profound to mend. As I navigated through the aftermath of the betrayal, I leaned on friends and family for support. It wasn't easy, but with time, I began to heal and find some semblance of peace. I learned to accept that people change, and sometimes, even the closest relationships can fall apart. Life moved on, and so did I. While I still carry the scars of that heartbreak, I've come to realize that I deserve love and respect in a relationship. I won't let one betrayal define me or my future. In conclusion, the affair between my wife and the bartender tore apart the foundation of our marriage and left me shattered. But in picking up the pieces, I rediscovered my own strength and resilience, vowing to cherish and protect my heart as I move forward on my journey.